What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel today. Have a very sad video for you guys, and this happened just a few days ago, and I've been pretty tore up about the whole thing. It's honestly one of the last things you ever want to happen to your own vehicles or see it happen to anyone else, and it happened to me. Basically, the 2024 GMC Sierra we had been building on the channel burned down, and we had it outside, pulled it back in the shop. I was closing things up, went back in the shop just to make sure I had all the lights turned off and seen the flames coming out of the hood, and went in full panic mode and tried everything we could do to get the fire out. And mainly what I was concerned with was just, it was parked right in the front of the inside of my shop, and I didn't want the rest of the shop to get burned down. And I was, had one other person with me that wasn't familiar with the shop where everything was, and it was just us two, and we were pretty helpless, honestly. We tried to put it out with fire extinguishers that we had in the shop. Didn't work. The hose that we had at the shop, the outlet, it was all the way at the very, very front, and we just couldn't get the hose to stretch around to the front of the truck. We were pouring buckets of water on there, just filling them up in the sink, running over, pouring it. And finally, it just got to the point where it got in the interior, and it's just too much. And it sucks. We don't know what caused the fire. Everything's pretty burnt up where the fire looked like it started. I'm thinking it was something electrical. Could have been something, obviously we had this whole truck apart, put it back together. It could have been something we did. Could have been a faulty part. I mean, who knows? I don't like pointing fingers on anything, but if anything, I'll take full responsibility for, the fire. Maybe we missed something. We've had the truck apart, back together several times, but at the end of the day, this is the last thing I wanted to happen to that truck. As far as my insurance goes on that truck, they think it's a base work truck. So I've got a lot of money, I've got a lot of time in this truck, and we finally had it done and running good. So it's probably the most frustrating part of it all. Is it's been our hardest project we've ever done, as far as trying to get things to work. It's a brand new truck. They changed a lot of things on these things over the last few years. And yeah, it's just it's heartbreaking. It's kind of a punch to the gut, but I've had a couple days to think about it. I already have another truck coming, another brand new black 5.3 long bed truck. We're gonna try to salvage as much as we can off the current burnt truck, and kind of mate that with the brand new truck and go from there. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna lead off with the video now. This is going into the video of the day it did happen. So I was pretty sad, honestly. I still am sad, but that day I was pretty bad, man. I felt like I was almost gonna have a heart attack during this whole scene. I basically, when the fire department showed up, I went outside and just basically sat down on the ground because I was just so exhausted from running around and just mentally just out of it. So but yeah, guys, here's the truck, and yep, let me know what we should change, what we should do on the next new truck in the comments. But good thing is nothing got damaged in the shop. We just had some water on the floor. We had to get a lot of water out from the sprinklers that went off above the truck, and then obviously the fire department that went in there and put the fire out. So we got really extremely lucky on that end that nothing else was damaged, nothing else needed to be fixed. And we had a lot of cars in the shop at the time, a lot of customer cars. We had, NEMO was sitting probably closest to the truck. Actually, NEMO was sitting closest to the truck. So thank goodness that no one was injured, no other cars were hurt, and we were able to basically be a full functioning shop Tuesday when we open back up after Labor Day. So that's it, guys. Let's get right to the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. All right, guys, so we had an accident at the shop here, something that you just never want to happen. And the 24 GMC that we built, it caught fire. Don't really know what caused it, but it was definitely come from the engine bay. All the fuel lines and everything are all tight. So only thing I can guess is that maybe something moved or shorted out or something. It's There's really no way to tell, honestly. It looks like it happened up in the headlight area, which is kind of weird, but luckily no other cars were damaged in the shop, thank God. The fire department got here really quick. Jackson County Fire Department, big thanks to them guys for getting out here so fast and being professional and understanding of what we had in here and how urgent everything was to get put out. So just got some water on the floor in the shop from the sprinklers. The sprinkler only came on above the truck, so that was good. Yeah, no fire damage to anything else, thank God. That's all I was worried about when the fire started and we couldn't get it out, was just everything else that was in the shop. So luckily they got here quick and got it put out for us, but it sucks. It's a shitty situation. Finally had the GMC pickup done from what I thought. It just came back from getting paint corrected and everything looked good with it, but been driving that truck for the last 3 weeks, like basically every single day. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, we'll give it a look. We got it pulled out of the shop right now. Here it is. It is donezo. Everything from the bed back is good. Even the fenders and stuff, front bumper, but everything is toast. Looks like the engine is still be able to be saved. Turbo kit and everything's still good for the most part. Hey, our powder coat holds up. Yep. But man, what a bummer this is, guys. What a bummer. Fire started right here, somewhere right here. So don't know, guys. It's crazy. There was a fire in here just the other day. Testament to the floor coating, guys. Jeez Louise, this can't even tell anything. But rocking and rolling here at Killer Performance like nothing ever happened. Everything luckily was good and didn't get escaped by the fire, so thank God. We're gonna go back here and check out the truck though. Had time to reflect on everything, kind of get a game plan together for this GMC, since it did totally burn down the other day. It did take on a lot of damage. It obviously is totaled, and we obviously won't be able to rebuild this particular truck, but what we can do is we can take a lot of the stuff that's on this truck and possibly buy another new truck, get this one back from insurance, and swap the whole cab, the harnesses, all the stuff that burned up front kind of comes off with the cab, and then we can basically put the new truck cab onto the existing short bed frame, because the frame, I see no damage at all. Honestly, down low, basically below the top of the tire, didn't get any fire damage at all, which we got extremely lucky there. But obviously all the interior, the harnesses, everything's melted, so it's obviously totaled. They've already deemed it a total loss, so it's still just sitting here at the shop. Let's look over this thing though and see what we got going on now that we've had time to let things settle. So here's the truck right now, guys. As you see here, so the fire started right in here somewhere. The wheels, I mean, they rub completely clean, so the wheels are actually in just fine shape. This is just some plastic, it just melted on there, but it wipes right off. So Boston wheels can take a fire. Honestly, I can't believe the tires, the NEMO tires, they're still holding air, so really no damage there either. We can honestly probably clean up the tire and reuse the tire too, which is pretty crazy. But this is a lot of the body damage here. The rest of the body didn't really take on much. It's obviously dirty from the fire, but all of our color match stuff is still good. Even the front bumper, I think, will still be fine. I don't know. Yeah, see, like that comes clean there. So we got lucky there. We can reuse all that. So if we get another black truck, we can do all that. Obviously the bed's good. The bed is completely good. The only part is right where the bed liner was. It melted right there. But other than that, all the bed is in still perfect shape. No scratches, nothing. Look in here. I mean, obviously, guys, the inside is toast. You're done there. But we go around here. No damage at all. Like I said, just dirty. That's all. Just all the smoke damage there, but everything's in good shape. We did have something catch on fire in here in the door. Probably a harness or something caught on fire, but it got really, really hot over here. As you can see, the dash is completely gone. Now, guys, this was a brand new truck. This thing had like just rolled over maybe 1,000 miles. I think it maybe still had 900 miles on it. So pretty rough to see it in this shape, but you know, it's fortunate no one was injured. Nothing else got damaged in the shop. This mirror did take on a little bit of heat, so we won't be able to reuse this mirror. But everything else is in really good condition. Underneath the hood. So I got the hood back up. As you see here, guys, look, fuel line's still there. So we don't have a fuel leak. Nothing burned over here. It all was over in this area right here. Still pretty crazy, the coating held up on that freaking intake.
Yeah, and the turbos.
Yeah. Obviously we did get the oil lines melted on this thing, on this side anyways. The harness is completely toast. Basically everything but the engine and the turbo kit got burned in this. It's actually a miracle, honestly, that it held up this good, to be honest with you guys. But we got everything here. PCM down there. PCM is still good. Look at that. Pretty.
Yeah, connector looks all right.
Yeah. Some of the suspension stuff did burn up here, though, Steve. Might need a newer control arm or shock and stuff right there that got burned. But yeah, right here is what's really bad. So we had some modules back here, and this is where the fire department said the fire had started. So not too sure what it could have been up here. But
the majority is that headlight. This was I'm not sure what this module is. It's normally over here.
Yeah.
So to move the wiring away from the exhaust, we've moved it up behind the headlight. Yeah, it is.
Good stuff. Whose Diet Coke can's at, Steve? That was underneath the cow.
It had to be Curtis.
Had to have been Curtis's. Either that or it came from the assembly line. Did we ever have the cow off this thing?
No, actually, I don't think so. It was under the cow?
It was under the cow, yeah. It had been there.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Unless Cam was drinking a Diet Coke.
Possible. It's possible. But yeah, so she burnt up pretty good. Look at that, Steve. The battery even.
Yeah.
Got a little toasty there.
Smelted.
So our plan is to just take this cab completely off with all the burned shit. Basically have the engine sitting on the frame still, and we'll see what the damage is from that point on. If it's not too bad, shoot, we'll just put the brand new cab on this with all the brand new everything. Yeah. And start fresh. And because, I mean, basically the cab back is in extremely good shape, and we think the frame and all that stuff is in good shape, which
I don't think it got low enough to even hurt the frame.
At
least even the coating.
I don't think it did either. You can see through this wheel well, Steve, it's still got the stickers and everything on it. I mean, you look down through there, it looks, I mean, even the brake lines and stuff down here, Steve, are still brand new looking. Just got hot up here.
I mean, even the tire.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, even the tire is decent. I think it's just got some melted plastic on it. It's all from this trim.
These ceramic coated?
No, but you'd think they were.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit just wipes right off. Yeah, the wheels are completely fine. There's nothing wrong with them. pretty nice. Insane, honestly.
Yeah. Not bad.
And look at this, Steve. I even think this badge, if it's not melted back behind there, is still good.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Man.
But
at least for the big, the engine is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Keeping the engine and this just low side kit.
Yeah.
The meth kit. All the little things to tie it together. The boost controller. Which the boost controller inside might be okay, but
no, it's done.
It's melted.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, it's smoked.
It's done.
Because the Mac valves are right here.
Yeah.
Toasty.
Done. But yeah. So we had a lot of time this thing was finally running good. We were able to do some burnouts in it the other day, some good ones. We had it on like 6 pounds of boost. Seemed to be loving it. Obviously, it was going to be good for a lot more, but we were just getting the thing running, getting the bugs worked out, and it had been driving so good for a while now, and then this happens while it's just sitting.
Solid truck.
So we don't know exactly what caused this fire.
The dryer for the AC right here, it popped the plastic still full of water.
Oh yeah. The turbos still spin.
Yeah. Honestly, they're probably okay.
They probably are. They just need cleaned. Just wild. Throttle body's toast.
Good thing we got a spare on the shelf.
Yep. All the cold side pipe is still good, just the bellows are melted.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily none of the aluminum melted, so we can reuse it.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Fab time. We still have a turbo kit.
We do. We do. I bet underneath this thing it still looks really good.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see anything underneath here. Oh yeah, it still looks really good, Steve.
Shit, almost can't even tell.
I know. Hell, even the bottom and the front's still good.
Just gonna be a lot of
labor.
melted plastic and junk.
Yeah. Wear your gloves.
Salvaging parts.
Yeah.
Cleaning parts. But
Wow.
now that we know all the little things that went into it, should go back together fairly quick.
And hopefully insurance doesn't want an arm and a leg to buy it back. That's our next thing.
Recoup some money and keep it.
That's our next thing.
Old Mighty Mouse.
Yep. It was pretty mighty.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a new one of those. All right, guys. Well, there you see it. There's the truck. We don't know what caused the fire. I know a lot of people ask that, but it's too burnt up to know. We just know where it started and where the most heat was at, and that was up front up here. So I have no idea. The meth kit wasn't even hooked up yet, so couldn't have been that. We hadn't even got to that point yet, so I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But she done. We'll rebuild. We'll have us a brand new 4x4 GMC back on the road soon. Stay tuned. A little OBS we just got done for you guys. Look at that thing. Looking good.